Well, after a long and unsuccessful gun season, it was the last 2 days of rifle, modern firearm. The last 2 days in Virginia are doe days, so I had tags to fill and meat to put in the freezer, so it's exactly what I did. Stay tuned and watch this video and see exactly how that unfolded.
I hit it.
It's doe day today. I still got 2 buck tags, so I might shoot a buck as well. They just took these cows out of the spot, so this should be a really good spot to be. I could possibly shoot one as soon as I leave the truck. At least there's a pretty big chance of that, so. Starting to get daylight. I just gotta wait for it to get enough light to shoot with the camera, or to be able to see with the camera, and then I'll probably be shooting one, so. There's a target deer with a limp in here. There's a doe with a limp that got stuck in the fence. If she had enough strength to get up and leave, she might still have a limp. If it's broke or if she ain't got enough strength or whatever, if I see her hobbling through here, I'll probably shoot her. But other than that, I've got 2 buck tags and doe tags coming out my pockets here. And they're burning a hole through my legs, so I'm probably gonna shoot one. But it's starting to get daylight now. By another 10 minutes, it'll be daylight enough to see.
Just a little one. I can see a buck way out of there.
Bah! Bah!
I can't tell if it's just a yearling doe or if it's a big one. There's a chance. I see a deer. It don't look too promising. It might be a little one, but I see a deer. I can remember where it was at. Standing right there and open. Oh, it's a buck. I'm gonna kill it. If I can get on him. We're 130 yards. a spike. The big blue. It's 560 yards. I see the deer, but I gotta get to where I can shoot it. She's still behind the brush. I hit it. I don't see it, but I heard it hit. Let me watch it back. Ooh, it's a little back.
So I know what you may be thinking here. That shot was really far back. But there is a very big deception here that even I didn't notice at the time, and I've started to learn over time that even though the camera might be right up against me or in the tree right beside of me or just a little bit higher than me, that slightly different angle perceives a completely different shot angle when viewed through the camera than whatever I see. See, it looks like it's far back in the video. However, the ripples of the skin can create an illusion of hitting even far back than I thought I hit. It makes the illusion seem like I hit through the back hams rather than hit about an inch or so behind the ribs. The shot was exactly where I wanted it to be because the deer quartered in my scope was quartered a lot harder than what it looks like on the camera. I've had this happen to me a few times to where it seems like on the camera the deer's not quartering at all, a reference to bow season. If you want to check that video out, the same thing happened. The deer was quartered away, and it doesn't seem like that on the camera. However, the deer is more quartered than what the video portrays. The shot angle is actually better than what I think it is after I watch it back, and rather trusting my instinct, I trust the camera, and sometimes it can be a tool, but sometimes it can lead to a lot of confusion. Well, I've seen a lot of deer this morning. I ain't been able to get a shot at none, except that buck, but by the time I was gonna shoot him, he disappeared. Anyway, I hit the deer back, but it come out liver for sure, maybe lung. And it hurts that I hit that far back. But, I mean, I'm not off too far because she's quartered away, so I wanted to hit her in the ribs and then it come out her shoulder. But I'm just about 3-4 inches back. She's dead for sure. I mean, it flopped her hard. What I'm gonna do, because it's gonna take me a long time to get over there. So what I'm gonna do is start getting my stuff together and walk down over there. Because if she's dead right there, I'm gonna drag her down this bottom, drag her up this bottom right here, and then bring the truck down to her to pick her up. But, gosh, it's a lot more fun when you hit them right. But I'm not too far off. She's dead for sure. It'll take me a long time to get over there. You know, it's 450 yards, but I hit dead on level with where I wanted to. I mean, I'm just like that far off, and it's enough to make a gut, liver, and maybe lung, or liver and double lung difference. So we're gonna see. She wasn't quartered as hard as I thought she was. I needed to be holding on her shoulder for sure. She'll be dead by the time it takes me to get up there, but hopefully she'll be dead close. And she went straight down like this, so I'm sure she didn't make it very far, but I guess I'm gonna go get my stuff and take off. See if I can't go find her. And this is super important for those of y'all that shoot long range or in the brush like that. The best thing to do is come up and take a picture of where the deer was standing, so that way when you get over, you've got a better angle and idea where the deer was at. Well, I figured out why that buck just disappeared. He was just bedded down right there. I went walking around through it and he jumped up. I'd have shot him too. He stood behind some brush. I couldn't shot him. And when he went through the opening, he didn't stop till he got back in the brush. Because I'd have shot him if he'd have stood there long enough. Sometimes you get worried that you're not going to be able to find the deer you shot. And, you know, it's just a part of it. It starts raining. It's hard to track blood on a gut shot. But when the good Lord's working for you, He's working for you. I come down here to where I shot it, and I just got down here and I see a white belly. All I gotta say is thank you, Lord, because it's starting to rain. It'd have been impossible to track, and it's so thick in here, man. And she died right there. I'll be able to pull her straight down the creek and go up the field in the middle of this rainstorm. Well, let me go down here to her. Well, I won't show any of that. She was still alive. However, I don't understand how. Because the exit is not bad. The exit is right behind the shoulder. It was a pretty good shot. I still wasn't, I wasn't that far off from where I was aiming. she didn't want to give up. But I've dispatched of her and she's dead now. But I'm gonna show you this shot because it's kind of confusing of how she didn't die where she fell down here, because she didn't make it very far at all. I don't understand how she wasn't dead, because this exit hole was right behind the shoulder. Well, I finally got her out here. She's getting ready to roll over, but I finally got her out. If you showed me that exit hole, there ain't no way I'd have thought that that deer would have still been alive when I walked up to it. But it was. It must have only got one lung. But you can see the exit hole is right here, right behind the shoulder. She was quartered exactly as I thought she was. But she's got these little cool specks of white in there. But I gotta get her gutted and get her down here to this bottom. And then I'm just gonna drag her up this bottom, and hopefully Dad's here in time to pick me up. If not, I'll walk back to the truck and then drive back over here. Anyway, I'm gonna get a couple pictures right here, and then I'm gonna take off and see if I can't get her out of here before this rain gets too bad. Well, that was a fun hunt. But the next morning, I still had tags, and it was time to try to get out and field them. There's a big time gap here in the clips, and I needed to add some context. The morning went pretty dull, and I met up with my dad later in the morning. As we're walking out, there was some guys hunting the thicket in the woods next to us, and ran a buck out, and it came out in the field and stopped. As I was taking my gun off of my shoulder, the bipods come off, causing the sling to come off, making the barrel job up in the ground. There was a big gob of mud in my barrel, and I really couldn't shoot the deer then with my gun. And Dad had an old 30-30 Marlin open sight in the truck, and I stated that if he would let me get down to the truck and get that gun, I would try to kill him with it. Well, I get down to the truck and come back, and he's still there. I sneak up on him, and the rest of it, you'll have to find out by watching the video. Well, it's the very last day of season. Somebody just shot across the road. It's doe day, so, everybody's blasting. But I'm gonna walk up to the top of this ridge, and hopefully these deer are standing right here. Usually it's not very far from the road. It's what I was wanting to go to. There's somebody there, so I'm gonna slip back here and see if hopefully there's one standing right here in this field, and I gotta go for it. Yeah.
Get over. You got him. Thought you barely grazed him right at first, and then he failed. Oh crap! I believe he smoked him.
I burred down on him too. And then he went to walk off, and I was like, if he stops, I'll kill him. And then he stopped not. Oh yeah. Yeah, right there. Looky there. 6, note 5. I thought I'd have been a little, which I was shooting uphill.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, he was down there. He stuck around a little bit too long, but. Let's see where I hit him at.
Yeah, I seen it go through him. I thought you shot over him. But I guess where it went through him. Oh, you smoked him.
Right here somewhere. That's the thing, I don't feel nowhere, see no hole there. Yeah, maybe right there. No? I don't know. Huh. Anyway, he didn't last very long. Yeah, there's a bunch of blood right there where he stopped and fell over it. Yeah, I didn't see him. I was wondering what in the world. I was like, where did he go? Well, let's just throw him in the back of the truck. Because, I mean, the truck's right there. Yeah. Take a picture and roll him over in there. I was just like... Right there, one. Right there. Turn around. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Is that light on? The red light? It's too.
Oh, she's going. Hold it right on her shoulder when she stops. Meh. 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 Yep. Where in the world she come from?
I don't know. She just throw the shit.
Oh shoot. I couldn't remember if I unloaded or not. I figured you was getting ready to go snap.
I turned around and I'm like, right there, well, ain't that something?
That one was a little louder.
Oh gosh, yeah, it rung weird a little bit. If she had just stayed right there, I'd shot her at 30-30.
Mm-hmm.
But then she took off trotting and I was like, forget here. Man, that hit her hard. She just like that.
Yeah, she spun around.
She just instantly folded like that. Well, that was easy. When she walked out there, I'm like, oh, it's probably just a little one. And I'm like, no, that's a big doe. Dude, we need to do something. We just looked at each other like, there's a deer. Oh, God.
You melted her.
Oh, God. What's the exit on that thing?
Good gracious.
Yeah, she wasn't going to make it very long. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hole. I know on the entrance it would hit like right there. Yeah, she was barely turning. I was like, well, I'll put it behind her something. And it freaking melted her. She just did a big turn. Yeah. Well, I held a little low anyway, because right here is really where I want to hit most of the time. Yeah, I know. You never expect it to be 10 feet from the truck and 2 foot in front of you. It went in. Just a second. Just a second. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got her good.
Yeah, I hit it perfect. Right where I hope. Right where I wanted to hit. Gosh, she's got blood all on her face. Because she didn't have time to bleed nowhere. Alright, well, we ain't got to drag them but about 5. So, just run down there and throw them in there.
Down here in the bush below.
Well, that sure was a fun day, and after filling those 2 tags, I was done hunting for the day. It was then time to get out the bow, but I still got one more kill shot for you before this video ends.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Thank you for watching that video. If you want to see more, there's more on the channel. They should be popping up on the screen now. And thank you, Lord, for some beautiful days. And keep on feeling the Spirit.